What is good, everybody? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Are the Chicago Bears better off with Chase Daniel running the offense than Mitch Trubisky? Let's talk about it right now.
On one, on two, on three.
Stop it! Did not do him like that! Mercy! Did you not get the memo?
If you are a Chicago sports fan and this is your first time to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that bell and mash that like button, because we do talk Chicago sports weekly for all of these teams right here. So if you're a Chicago sports fan, you're going to enjoy the content that we put out. So, Mitchell Trubisky's gone down with a dislocated shoulder, and he's got a little bit of a torn labrum. Matt Nagy came out today saying that he is day-to-day. So that means that Chase Daniel is going to be the starter for the Chicago Bears coming in for at least next week. But I ask you, is Chase Daniel a better option at quarterback right now than Mitchell Trubisky? I believe what we saw in the Minnesota game kind of scared people a little bit off of the Mitchell Trubisky front, because it almost seemed like immediately as soon as Chase got into the game, Matt felt comfortable enough to open up the entire playbook. We instantly saw the offense moving at a pace that honestly we hadn't seen it move this entire season. It's almost as if Matt felt way more comfortable giving Chase these plays than Mitchell. And at this point in Mitch's career, that's really a big indictment on Mitchell Trubisky. Now, when you look at the two quarterbacks, in my opinion, I feel that with Chase Daniel, we have to pump the brakes. We all got excited, right? Last week against Minnesota, he comes in the first drive, throws a touchdown. He had the offense moving at a better pace than we've seen so far. It seemed like I said before, Matt Nagy was using him in ways that he felt more comfortable to use him in. We even saw him use him in a little bit of a QB sneak kind of play, which really caught us all off guard, because Chase Daniels really is not a mobile quarterback. But we saw this same thing last season. We saw Chase Daniel come in versus the Detroit Lions, have a pretty good game, had a game where he can get us out of that game. But we also saw him against the New York Giants, a game that should have been a cakewalk for us, and where Chase really kind of got rocked. Now, as a whole, the team did not play its greatest in that game, so I can't totally put that on Chase, but the quarterback play in that specific game was not up to par, was not what we were expecting, and it kind of is that backup quarterback thing that we've seen. The backup quarterback comes in, he has that good game where everybody falls in love with him, and then he has that game where it's like, oh yeah, he's still a backup quarterback. Now with Chase Daniel, I do feel that it's a little bit different. I do feel that he's only had 4 career starts, so maybe that's playing into it. Maybe that's playing into, well, he hasn't actually been able to get into a consistent rhythm at the quarterback position. But whether he is or not, he's not your quarterback of the future. Chase Daniel is in his 11th season in the NFL. I believe he just turned 33. So he's up in age. He's not the guy that you're looking to build your team with moving forward. Now, do I think that Mitchell Trubisky can be that guy? That's a video for another day. But right now, you have to try and squeeze everything you can out of Mitch. But we do have the luxury of having Chase Daniel. And so if you're Matt Nagy and you do feel more comfortable with Chase Daniel, you do want Chase Daniel to get more of those reps, you do want Chase Daniel to see if he can at least run this offense for you this season, you can kind of just keep going to Mitch and be like, listen, you get 100%, you get 110%, you get 120%, and you see for maybe over a couple of weeks how Chase is looking running this offense, how he's able to handle an NFL offense over the course of multiple weeks, not just a game and a half, 2 games here and there, but 2, 3, 4 weeks possibly. Now, when you look at Mitchell Trubisky, you have to squeeze all you can out of this kid. I think the general consensus now is that he's not going to be the quarterback that Ryan Pace had hoped he would be. He's not going to be the guy who can dispel all the hate around, oh, you didn't take Pat Mahomes, oh, you didn't take Deshaun Watson. He's not going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy who was always looked at as, you didn't take Pat Mahomes for this kid. You didn't take Deshaun Watson for this kid. That's pretty much what he's going to be, unless he has some miracle turn in his career. But the good thing for both of these quarterbacks is, at most, you just got to be decent. You don't got to be great. And so that makes things easier for Mitchell. If Mitchell can come in and basically do just what Chase did versus the Minnesota Vikings, maybe more yardage, maybe more flash, you know what I'm saying? But if he can come in and simply hit guys in the hands, we saw from that Minnesota game that it's not Matt Nagy that's causing the offense to run this way. Matt Nagy's offense worked. That is a top flight Minnesota defense that he was going up against, and Chase Daniel was kind of able to pick those guys apart. Now, when it got into the red zone, he didn't really finish as much as we would have liked, but that is, again, where that he's a backup quarterback. But you've got one of the best defenses that'll probably go down in NFL history with Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, Leonard Floyd, Roquan Smith, who will be playing, by the way, in London, Eddie Jackson. Clinton Dix has looked amazing for us this season. Kyle Fuller. You have so many guys on this team. I'm never gonna stop saying we have so many names on this defense that all you have to do as the quarterback is probably get a couple of touchdowns and get your kicker in position to make a couple field goals. That's all you got to do. You just got to be decent. You don't got to be Aaron Rodgers. You don't got to be Tom Brady. You don't got to be 1-5 Pat Mahomes. You just got to be decent. So I think for either quarterback, if Mitchell could come in and just do exactly what Chase did, then yeah, we stick with Mitchell Trubisky going forward. But if you feel that you can't open the playbook up to him, if you feel that he's not understanding the playbook, if you feel that, well, I can kind of give him these basic plays, but I can't give him the meaty plays of this offense, the plays that really make this offense go, then listen, you probably should stick with Chase Daniels going forward, at least until you know how he can thrive over the next few weeks. At least until you know how he can handle these NFL defenses over the next few weeks running Matt Nagy's offense. But you've heard me ramble on enough about this, so I want to hear your opinion. Please comment below and let me know. Do you think the Bears should stick with Chase Daniels over Mitch Trubisky going forward throughout the season? Please like the video. Please subscribe to the page if you are new. We post Chicago sports content every week, like I said before, and I really think that you'll enjoy it. I'm going to get up out of here. I am Pat the Designer. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Peace.